Hey guys, this is Jessica and Catherine. We're going to give you guys a video tour of our property that we just bought. We closed on it on December 18th. It is 2.72 acres. It's in two parcels. We're at the beginning of what we call our driveway, but it's a little bit more than that. I'll flip you guys around and see. So down there, you'll see Highway 71. We're a little bit north of Waldron in Arkansas, and we just had a survey done because I want to know where my property boundaries are. So before I start putting, infrastructure and grazing pens and all of that stuff for the animals. So if you look up here,
there's a fence.
There is a fence, but more importantly, there is a survey marker right there. Okay. And then over here, you can also kind of see another survey marker in there in the woods. Not really going to go tramping like through the woods. I see some tape on there, but I'm not going to go in the woods. I'm definitely not wearing the shoes for going and being in the woods. I'm just wearing tennis shoes. And it's raining. We're recording this in the middle of like a break of rain. Raining, getting cold, may see some freezing rain. Anyway, so this is the main road. We're not the only one that lives up here on this hilltop, so this part of the road does have an easement to the neighbors that go over that way, which is honestly kind of fine. More importantly, since the road is like right off of the highway, I wouldn't be able to put like a little farm stand down there because it's too dangerous. But since I do technically own this here, I could also put one like up here, and then there's like enough room for them to like turn around. I put it like there or maybe over there. We'll turn that shack that I apparently own as well into our farm stand. Cliff doesn't like it. He thinks it's kind of freaky. I think it's cool.
I don't get the problem.
I think it's cool, don't you, Catherine?
Yeah.
Alright, so this is where I say technically is the beginning of our driveway. It's like what we use as the beginning of our driveway, even though our driveway starts down there. Yeah. Now, I think this fence is like wrong, because you saw where the other one was down there. And maybe I think it needs to go over at least another few feet this way. But there are multiple fences around the boundaries of our property. So I'm not really sure like which one to use. Which is why I paid a lot of money to get a survey done. Because if I need to move fences, I want to know about it now before I start building infrastructure and other structures. So these woods are ours. Not all of them, of course, but a fair amount of them. Our driveway. And we're up on the top of a hill in the Ouachita National Forest, actually. And it's not the Wichita with the W, but I think it's like Ouachita. I don't know, it's pretty cool. We got lots of rocks. Big rocks and boulders.
It's not a boulder, it's a rock.
It's a rock. We're saved. So there's a fence line that way. You see the fence line jump like 10 to 20 feet there. So that's why I wanted a survey. Because like which fence line is correct?
Want the weather to freaking change.
Well, we're in the middle of winter. What do you expect?
I don't know.
There's some of the big boulders that we have.
I haven't been in this before.
That's why I got you a puffy jacket.
I don't know what that is.
So the driveway that we're walking on is one of the parcels. Our property is two parcels combined. This is one of the parcels.
No, not that thing.
What thing?
That thing.
That's like a little, I don't know,
little
trailer type thing. I thought for sure at first glance that it wasn't like ours, because I was assuming like most of this was like the neighbors area, but now I'm not so sure. But the previous owners here did leave a lot of garbage. Like, look at this.
I mean, like, bro,
We've got all of that down there.
where did that come from?
All this garbage down in there. So in addition to moving our stuff from over my mom's, unpacking, putting away, I also have to like clean the house and clean the property because they've just left a lot of garbage. So about right here where you see the sign is like where the first parcel ends and the second parcel like starts. But this first parcel with the driveway is supposed to be long and skinny ish and then connect here. You see there's no fence. See, more garbage. I don't see any other like survey markers in here. And the ground is being all dug up by armadillos looking for worms and grubs and bugs and other stuff.
Then Chloe trying to eat them.
Yeah. There is this like what looks like they were trying to build like a wall or rock walls or whatnot, which is kind of cool.
Then we got a bucket.
There's a bunch of cactus,
A bucket.
more garbage.
Beach ball over there.
Yep.
More garbage.
This I think is a maple tree. And it would be so cool because then I could like tap it for syrup.
There was a cute dog over there.
Yeah. And see, I would expect another survey marker around here where one parcel ends and the next parcel starts, like, you know, a corner of the parcel. But I don't see anything. And there's another fence like 20 feet down that way. So there's this fence and then there's another fence like 20 feet over there. So I'm not sure. Alright. We go around and so it is like flattish on like the top and then the sides do like slope down. They don't slope down too much, but definitely when I'm gardening, I put in my garden pots, whether I'm doing raised beds or like in the ground, I'm gonna have to do some like contouring and swales. Let's see. Lots more stuff. I'll go up over here. Other side. Up here. It's kind of flat up here. You can see the down there where that board's at is where the septic tank's at. That's my uncle's trailer. He's letting us borrow it so we can move stuff. This is like a carport / garage, but my truck is too big to fit in there on either one. So I'm thinking about like enclosing it and turning it into a shop. Yeah, it's a shed. Where at the moment we're storing our stuff while we unpack. This is the front porch. It's a nice little covered porch. I'm thinking about screening it in. We've got solar panels up on the top. That dish isn't used. But then we'll go inside the house, show you around there before we go out back, and show you the rest of the property. Now, I'm in the middle of moving, so this house is a mess. So you get to see it before and after. So this whole side here, we think that this used to be like a sliding glass door, and they changed it so that it was just one single open door and then made this a big window, which is both cool. I like it and I don't like it. I like it because I like windows, But then also I imagine it lets out a lot of like heat and whatnot. There's Chloe. So we come into immediately what's going to be the dining room. So all of our craft is in here, as you can see. We've got a closet off to the right. See, here's the front and windows. This floor is actually tile. I didn't know that actually until we were doing our final walkthrough, and I was like, oh, I wonder what this is, and I reached down to like tap it, and I realized that it was tile. There's a little bar there with some stools there. Our dining room table is going to be here. I want to put a bench with like coat hooks and whatnot there, and places to put shoes so people can have their shoes there. Our living room is sunken, as you can see, and we got all of this wood, which is cedar. This is solid beams and cedar boards for the lower half of the living room wall. That's a door that goes outside. We got our couches. This is concrete. It looks like there used to be carpets on it, because if you look around the edges, you can see where the nails were at for the carpet. But it's just concrete. My mom loaned us some carpets that she had in her storage shed for us to put out. We just need to take them outside and beat them and clean them up. So another thing besides garbage that they left a bunch of stuff like this. Holes and nails, torn up blinds. And you know what? It didn't look like this when we did the final walkthrough. Like, they were in the process of like moving out and cleaning, and they said that they were still cleaning. So I don't know, my bad that I just assumed that they were going to actually clean up. Like, at least take the hardware that you left in the walls out. Right, Catherine?
Yeah.
Our cat. Our beams. That is popcorn ceiling, which I hate. But since this house was built in 1980, I have to get it tested to make sure it's not asbestos before I start trying to remove it or do anything with the ceiling. That right there is in the kitchen. And we'll go take a look at the kitchen. And then I need to get something to put on the edge of here, and handrails for going up and down the stairs, because these are actually some pretty tall stairs.
They don't feel tall, but they are tall.
So that right there is where they said, previous owners, a wood stove used to be. I'm not sure if it was before or after the remodel, but look at these walls. So let me come into the kitchen, and it's a pretty nice kitchen. I like it. I think it needs more light. Like, this is the only light in here besides like the light under the stove and the light there, and honestly that's just not enough light. The countertops are tile as well as the backsplash, and we have these cabinets. This is like an L-shaped cabinet, like even the corners are connected. I eventually would like to move either the cabinets up or turn up there into cabinets also, because I'm just not understanding why.
Where I can't be.
And we got a couple of big deep drawers, our stove. This right here is open and there's nothing in it, open to the dishwasher. So I want to like fix that, but also I'm going to turn it into like a pull out for my garbage cans, so that my garbage cans like aren't here. Because here everyone burns their like burnables, and so we have a garbage can for stuff that can be burned and a garbage can for stuff that can't. This sliding glass door baffles me, because I really think that it should be opening from this side, not this side. It's kind of difficult to get in and out there. It would be so much better here. So that's one of my plans, is to kind of switch that around. Where this fridge is at, I actually want to do like a whole like built-in like pantry cabinet that goes up and over the whole thing with the fridge inside of it.
That would be honestly really cool.
I think so too. Our thermostat, the hallway, which there is no light in the hallway. We get to our guest bathroom. So there, gray walls. If you can't tell, the all the walls except for like the white walls are gray. So we got a shower, the guest bathroom / the kids' bathroom.
I will get my earbuds out there sooner or later.
This is the boys' room. Say hi.
Hello.
And their closet. Got plenty of room in here. Probably gonna give them a desk or two. James, we're probably gonna wants a drum set, right, James? Yeah. We got the water heaters in this one with some actual shelves above there, which I don't know what I put in there. This is Catherine's room, and it's a little weird to lay out this house because I think the house actually stopped here and then they built on like what is the living room and my bedroom. But this is her room. We got her a loft bed. It's a little small, although I told her I wanted to like extend this hallway through to my room because you'll see why in a minute. Because she didn't like that idea because it was gonna like take like, I don't know, a foot and a half of her space, and she'd rather people just walk through it instead of losing a foot and a half of space. Catherine. And she wants her walls painted a dark forest green. So this is either paneling or wallpaper that I have to figure out how to get rid of.
It's probably him.
So here's our laundry room / pantry. I don't like the way the washer hookup is. I'm going to figure out how to put it on that side so they can be the same way. And then probably put in a couple more cabinets. This pantry here at the moment is a catch-all, but soon it's going to be organized where it's this and like all my canning stuff, my canned goods. It's going to be in here. And I was thinking about putting like a countertop here to like fold clothes on here. Yeah. And then this is my bedroom. And of course he's in the bathroom, so I can't show you the bathroom, but this is my bedroom. It is a mess because it also has a bunch of crap in it. This wall is ugly. Like, those of you that know me, I really hate the color yellow. So, but it is what it is. We got our bed. I don't. I hate yellow. I've always hated yellow. So, we've got 2 big-ass closets. Like, look at this closet. There's no doors on these. So, this closet, which is huge. It could honestly be like a whole like little room. And I kind of joked about like making this like my office and the other one the closet, but Cliff said no because there's no windows.
What's wrong with having just install windows?
And then the other closet is behind this door here. And this is what I was wanting to then turn into also the hallway. Like, make this my bedroom door here. And this continues out and matches up with the hallway so that we don't have to walk through Catherine's room. But she didn't like that idea.
I don't want to. I like my room.
She says that now until, like, she gets older and wants more privacy. And, like, we have to keep going through her room to get to my room. All right, here's the bathroom. There's this cupboard, shelving, open. My tiny ass shower.
It's tinier than what we had before. I don't get why people put windows in bathrooms.
Light, air.
No.
Come on, Chloe, out. All right. So now on to the outside, to the back.
Back.
Yep. All right, Chloe, make sure you shut my door. So I go back through the house, back through Catherine's room, into the kitchen,
I forgot about that.
and then out the back. So we go out the back. Are you coming, Chloe? And we step out onto a giant covered back patio, which I think is freaking awesome. They left all this extra tile stuff, dog cat dishes. I don't know what this thing is. It's open on this side. I have no idea what this is. Broken wind chime, some barbecue utensils because I think this is where they had like their barbecuer was right here. That's the door that you saw in the living room. This area right here, I'm thinking of like connecting it to the house and matching the angle of like the roof line because the roof is metal. And then going out from there and matching it up with the end here and turning this area into a greenhouse. So like you can walk out of my living room into like a greenhouse slash like sunroom. I also want to put a wood burning stove there in that corner inside the house. And so like I could also store like some wood in the greenhouse as well. That is the well house. The pipes are not connected. I had my mom's friend come over and take a look at them because he's really handy. And he said it looks like they like burst at one point. So we had to get that fixed. They left this play structure here, which the kids love. And this bench. These are my rocks from this big bucket of rocks that I got. And I have all these lovely, I'm assuming they're spider egg nests. But they need to go. But yeah, I'm thinking about screening this porch in. It's got a little gate.
With our 7 geodes.
Yeah, we got like 7 geodes.
We should do a video of
We got our Starlink satellite.
and our ladder that fell over.
Yeah.
The wind.
A little light pole out here, which is cool. So over here, this comes from like the front of the house is this way. So we've got all this rock here, a little pathway. There's our fence line. Yeah, more garbage. All these rocks.
Bar. I did not trust that monkey bar.
See, there's fence line there. From what I saw of like the boundary lines online when looking at the parcel maps, to me it looked like it was supposed to go like 60 feet more that way, which is north. But if you come over here, you can kind of see where the one survey marker is. It's down that way. I don't know if you could see it. And it kind of looks like it's matching up with this fence. So, I don't know. But there's this fence. There's all of this overgrown stuff over here in a fenced-in area. It kind of looks like there was chickens in there. At one point. There's not any now because it's all overgrown. But it's more of their garbage and trash that they've left. One thing they did do, or try to do before they left, was I have this fabulous fire pit here with a cool little bench that I need to restore. And they just decided to try and like use this to burn all the garbage they didn't want. So you can see there's like cans and metal bits in there. All of that wood was in there. A mattress. And that's our burn barrel that we've got. We got this shed. Slash. It's not a shed. It's not going to be a shed anymore. It's a barn. I'm turning it into a barn. There's more over there. The doors are really hard to open though, so I'm not going to like open it and show you right now. But there's a bunch of junk in there too. And also we've been throwing all of our cardboard in there because I'm saving the cardboard for the garden beds, the pots. That used to be a doghouse because they had like 2 dogs like chained up here. And you can see the pine shavings from their dog's doghouse. And the fence is down there. We've got more junk that they've left out here.
Then armadillos have been over here.
Yeah.
Then
more armadillos
marker.
digging up stuff. This is fenced in. It's that area where we saw with the chicken area. So it's like split in half back here.
Got the marker right there.
But that marker is right there. And there are, let's see how many fences there are here. 1, 2, and then there's a further one down there, so 3. There are 3 fences here. More garbage.
Then we got
another boulder that it looks like either they tried to move it out or this was them trying to move it in. But whatever, these straps have been on there. So we got this marker, and it's actually like a foot inside this fence here.
Oh, I swear. Chloe.
And then we'll go back up. So this area back here behind the barn is where I'm going to turn into, what I want to turn into, the livestock pens. I'm going to get like 8 paddocks out here to do rotational grazing for my animals. I'm planning on getting chickens, both for eggs and meat.
The poor chicken.
See in here. Rabbits, but they won't be part of the rotational grazing system, although Cliff wants them to live like colony style. And then we're gonna get some goats, just dairy goats, probably Nigerian dwarfs. And then I was thinking pigs, like little kunes, which are great for like small homesteads. Just get a breeder pair and then like have them have a couple litters a year and use those for meat, also selling them and storing up our own meat. But yeah, they left all this stuff. It's a toolbox. Tires. But I'm thinking that the paddocks will start from the beginning of the barn here and go out to the fence line. Thinking about leaving a 10-foot wide gap around the barn so that I have like lanes to like move around. But inside the barn will be like the chicken coop inside there, little pig stall and goat stall, little milking area for the goats. That way they can go inside to get out of the weather if they want, but they'll be spending most of their time like outside grazing. So yeah, well, that's it for our little tour of our place. So yeah, stick around and watch us turn this place into a working, hopefully profitable homestead. Say goodbye, Catherine.
Bye.
All right, bye guys.